Before we start our presentation, let me introduce my team members. First of all, we got Muhammad Daniel. Next, got me, which is Adam Daniel. Next, Omar Aziz. Next, Shafiq Aiman. And last but not least, Rahima. Siti Rahima. Before we go deeper into our project, let's start with introduction first. Well, our project is C++ based hospital reservation system designed to manage patient appointment details efficiently. It applies key programming concepts like file handling, input-output, and menu-driven navigation. Users can input and store patient data such as name, IC number, age, department, and also appointment date. The system allows easy access to add or view reservations through a simple interface. Beyond its functionality, the project provides hands-on experience in applying programming logic to real-world scenarios, showcasing how C++ can be used to build practical and reliable applications. In summary, this project not only strengthens understanding of C++ programming techniques, but also demonstrates how such techniques can be used to create useful applications like a hospital reservation management system. Now let's move on to our next agenda. Our objectives in doing this project: to begin with, to assist hospital staff and organizing and managing appointment records more efficiently. Next, to reduce errors and inefficiencies associated with manual data recording. Then, to support academic learning by allowing students to apply programming knowledge in practical real-life scenarios. Next, to offer a user-friendly digital system to store, access, and review patient reservations. Last but not least, to provide a foundation for future development of more advanced hospital management systems.
Next is flowchart. For main function, first it will proceed to show main functions and it will display hospital reservation system. First choice is add new reservation. Second choice is view all reservations. Third choice is doctor login, and fourth choice is exit. And then user must input choice. If user input 1, it will proceed to add reservation function and it will go into the choice, which is user must input another choice, which is if user input number 2, it will proceed to view reservation functions. And if user input number 3, it will proceed to doctor login functions. And if user input other than 4, it will display invalid choice. Please try again. And if user input number 4, it will display exiting program. Thank you and end. And then for the add reservation function, first it will open file, which is reservation.txt, which is the file. And then if a file is open, user must input patient name, IC number, phone number, and then must input the doctor ID, name, and specialization, and then input the appointment date, time, and it will auto to pending, and the file is closed. And it will display reservation added successfully and end. But if file is not open, it will display error saving reservation. Next is view reservation function. It will open file, which is reservation.txt, and then if file open, it will display all the reservation and display total reservation, and the file is closed and it will end. But if file is not open, it will display no reservations found, and the file closed and it's end. And then for the doctor login function, first it will display enter your doctor ID, and you must input the doctor ID, and it will redirect to the doctor menu and end. Next is doctor menu functions. It will display choice menu. First choice is view pending patients. Second choice is update reservation status to complete, and third choice is logout. And then user must input the choice. If user input number 1, it will proceed to view pending by doctor functions, and it will go into the input choice, which is user must input another choice. And if user input choice 2, it will proceed to update reservation status function. And then if user input other than 3, it will display invalid choice. And if user input number 3, it will display logout and end. And then for the view pending by doctor function, First, it will open the file, which is reservation.txt. If file is open, it will display all pending patient for Dr. ID and display total reservation. And then, if pending for ID doctor not found, it will display no pending reservation found for this doctor. If no, it will close the file and end. But if file is not open, it will display no reservation found, and then it's file close and it will end. For the update reservation status function, it will display enter IC number of the patient to update status, and user must input the IC number, and then it will open the file, which is reservation.txt. If file is open, it will update status from pending to complete, and then it will close the file. And if update successful, it will display reservation status update to complete, and it's not successful, it will display not pending reservation found, and it will end. But if file is not open, it will display a reading reservation file, and it will close and it will end.
Okay, now let's take a look at our coding. First of all, the system is built around four main structure, which is person, patient, doctor, and reservation. Which is the person contains shared profile info like name and photos, patient combines the person and adds an IC number, doctor include an doctor ID, person, and specialization. And also the struct reservation connect a patient and doctor with date, time, and status pending or completed. So let's take a look at function declaration. We have 7 of function here, which is show menu, add reservation, view reservation, doctor login, doctor menu, view pending by doctor, update reservation. Okay, now at the main function, when the program starts, the user sees a main menu with 4 options, which is add a new reservation, view all reservation, doctor login, and exit. The user enter a numbers to choose what they want to do. Okay, now let's take a look at our void add reservation function, which is if the user choose to add a new reservation, the program will ask for the patient name, IC number, phone number, then the doctor's ID, name, and specialization, followed by the date, time of the appointment. Once all the details are entered, the program saves the reservation to a file called reservation.txt and sets as pending by default. Okay, as you can see there, we save the reservation to a file, as I said before. If the reservation we add, then it come out to reservation added successful, as the system will see out error saving reservation. After that, let's take a look at view reservation. Choosing this option will read all records from the text file and display them neatly in a table format. The table includes patient name, IC number, doctor ID, doctor name, date, time, and current status of the appointment. So then here read a line by line and split into fields. So while get line in file and line, size t pos equal to 0, string parts 9, integer I equal to 0. So it goes to display reservation details as the system have the data in above. So that's all. So here I will do a demonstration about how the system be working on. So here we will pop up the menu as the coding. So we choose one, and then we add a new reservation with patient name Tiara, the IC number 070809, phone number 0115674, doctor ID 103, and doctor name Halim, and also the specialization is heart. Then we key in the appointment date, which is 19th of July 2025, and also the appointment time, which is 9 AM. So here the reservation added successfully. Then let's take a look at view all the reservation. We enter 2, then all of the reservation are shown here, which is they have 12 total of reservation here, which is the status pending and completed. As you can see, the completed is the date that has been before, and the pending one is the upcoming date. Then we choose 4 and then they will exiting the program.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today I will be explaining how the doctor login system works in my C++ hospital reservation program. This system allows doctors to log in using their doctor ID, view their pending patients and update reservation status after completing a consultation. Let's start with the doctor login function first. These functions prompt the doctor to enter their doctor ID. And after entering the ID, the programs redirect the doctor to their personalized menu using the doctor menu function. And the next is the doctor menu function. Once the doctor log in, they are presented with 3 options, which is the option 1 is a view pending patients, option 2 is update reservation status to complete, and the third option is to log out. And this menu keeps looping until the doctor chooses to log out. And when the doctor select the option 1, the view pending doctor function is called. These functions open reservation text file and search for the reservation assigned to the login doctor that are still marked as a pending. And if then display a neatly formatted list showing the patient name, IC number, reservation date, time and the current status. And the next is the updating reservation status. If the doctor selects the option 2, the programs call the update reservation status function. And the doctor is asked to enter the IC number of the patient they just attended. This function reads all the reservation and search for a matching reservation based on the doctor ID, IC number, and if the status is still pending. Once found, the system updates the reservation status to complete and save it back to the file. If no matching record is found, it informs the doctor. Main menu entry is in the main function of the program. This doctor will allow in securely. The next is in the main function of the program. The doctor login system is connected through the option 3 of the main menu. When a user select option 3, the doctor login function is called. And the whole doctor workflow begins from there. And in conclusion, this doctor login system allows doctors to log in securely with only the patient assigned to them and update to the status of the consultation. It ensures the patient management is organized and efficient using file handling and conditional logic in C++. Hello and welcome to this demo of a doctor reservation management system. In this video, I will show how doctor logs in, view pending patient, and update their status using a simple C++ program. And let's start with the selecting doctor login from the main menu. And then the program will ask the doctor to enter their doctor ID. Let's say the doctor ID is 101. And then here in the doctor menu, we have 3 options, which is the first one is to view pending patients, and the second one is to update reservation status to complete, and the third one is to log out. And let's say let's say we choose the option 1, we can see the all pending patient for doctor ID 101, which is the in this data we have 3, which is a patient, his name is Shafiq, Daniel and Aiman. And then we go to the second option, which is update reservation status to complete. When the system will ask to enter IC number of patient to update the status. Let's say we take the Shafiq first one, which is the IC number is a 050409, and the reservation status update to the complete. And as we can see, we can go to the option 1 back. The patient name Shafiq has no in this pending patient for doctor ID 101. And we go to the main menu hospital reservation system, and then we click the second option, which is the view all reservation. And as we can see, a named patient Shafiq has a status complete, which is the appointment with the doctor is already done, and we can see it. And then we exit. And then the system will say exiting the program and thank you for using. Hello and welcome to this demo of a doctor reservation management system. In this video, I will show how.
For the conclusion, this hospital reservation system developed using C++ successfully demonstrates how basic programming concept can be applied to solve real-world problems. The system offers a simple yet effective solution for managing patient appointments records through a menu-based interface. With this program, user can easily add new reservation and view all stored data, making the process of managing hospital appointments more organized and accessible. Throughout the development of this project, we apply key programming elements such as input and output, processing, conditional statements, loops, function, and file handling. Not only does the system meet the basic requirement of a hospital reservation tool, but it also gives us valuable hands-on experience in designing and building a functional application from scratch. This project also serves a strong foundation for future improvements, such as adding features to update or delete reservation, implement search functions, or even develop a graphical user interface. That's all from us. Thank you for watching.